公立パイシーおはごご昨日パイサイバーバンビオロジー眠いてせよおはごごサイバーバンおはごごスコーファブレティアイネおはごごおじピアノグッドイズスコーファブレキヨでないグッドイズおはごごGood job, good job. Oh, well, you have extra fun waiting for you. But first today, we're gonna be playing BOKUTEN. BOKUTEN! It's been a while. BOKUTEN is a visual novel by Chan. And this one's maybe not as rocking. It's kind of like a, I don't know, can you call it like a station story? Maybe? It's in high school. It's a bit different. It makes us feel pain, but pain in a good way. No? Yeah, it's tragic. Right? Yeah, well, it's been a little while, so maybe if it's your first time joining us for BOKUTEN today, I'll let you know just what's been going on. So BOKUTEN tells the story of Tomoe Kirinokojima, a jaded young man who doesn't believe in love. For reasons unknown to him, he accidentally shoots down an angel, Aine-chan, from the sky with his bow and arrow and damages her guitar. Yes, this same guitar just so happens to have the ability to repair the broken hearts of people in the city using red threads of fate as its guitar strings. Then, the last remaining thread from her guitar was transplanted onto Tomoe's bow, and now she must decide whether or not to repair the fractured hearts as Aine's angelic proxy. So far, there have been three couples. We've helped Kayo Ukutsu and Shunsuke Hashiguchi, Yuno Sensei and Haruki, Fumiko Dosaki and Shogo Kogakura, but we don't really know if that was right or not. They both had different ends, but hopefully we made the right choice. Hopefully, yeah. Right, travelers? Hopefully. Yeah, last time, Tomoe accidentally found out, remember, Nose is actually a girl wearing a boy's uniform, and it's all because she has a crush on Fukue. Remember? Fukue, the student council president? Yeah, and the reason why she's doing this is because Fukue actually has a crush on the school nurse, the cool Koshiro sensei. Yeah. So Nose then asks us, Nose, remember, Nose saw us helping, right? Helping bring the hearts back together. Right? Nose then asked us to help bring Koshiro sensei and Fukue closer together by throwing him a birthday party. What can we ask? Can we get Fukue to come to his birthday party? Has he ever had a birthday party before? I don't know, but let's do our best! Yeah! Let's see what happens today. I hope this time everything works out. I have a positive feeling inside my heart today. Positive feeling? Yeah. Travelers, do you think it's positive feeling? Improper activity. It was an accident that Tomoe walked in on Nose-chan changing. It's okay. I forgot about that. You forgot? It wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. No. Yeah, I wonder what Nose is gonna do this chapter, right? Ohagogo! Will this chapter end well? The sister's asking yes or no. I hope it goes better than graduation. Hopefully Fukue doesn't tell us that we're the worst at the end of this. Help. Huh? Help? Happy ending? Yes. It ends well. I hope so. I think so. I have a good feeling. Positive, right? Positive. Shall we get going? Is it okay? Okay, let's go! And here we are, BOKUTEN. So beautiful. I voted no, but what? I want half. Yes, no. See, the travelers are positive too. Okay.
Positive.
Let's go!
Okay.
Lord.
And here's where we were. Lord. Yes.
Right? It's good to stay
不審
positive.
者というのは本当なのか
Oh,
Oh.
oh no.
本当ですよ。こっちですこっち。
Oh, is this how we're gonna bring him to the birthday party?
うん
Oh, a suspicious person.
この教室です。
Oh,
Oh.
in the classroom. Oh?
おい待ていきなり飛び込んでは
Ah. No. Oh.
Oh!
It's a birthday!
Already birthday.
Already success! Success! Oh. He's so happy!
That's what
Happy
I look like on my
birthday.
birthday too.
Right? Especially when you have to have lots of wasabi, right?
Dot.
Fukuya looked like he received the shock of his life. Or maybe this is his first birthday party.
Oh.
Right?
会長、おめでとうございます。
Ah.
何の真似だ
Oh, is he not happy? Or maybe he doesn't like all the
け
attention.
ど、会長の誕
Yeah,
生
it's
日
Oh,
your birthday
bless
party.
you.
では不審者
Oh, no, there's no suspicious person.
それは会長を連れ出すための
It was a lie.
It was a lie?
A lie.
I don't know.
のせ言
Oh,
葉は正確に使え
Mm.
口実ではなく嘘なの
thinks it's a lie too.
すみません。
Happy birthday, Rurush. Happy birthday. Oh,
Oh.
oh, he's so mad. It's just a surprise birthday party.
You shouldn't be mad about it.
まあまあまあ
But Koshiro says that be happy, be happy. Oh, although it looked like he left a bitter taste in Fukuya's mouth, Koshiro sensei managed to merely intervene in the nick of time.
先生まで一緒になってたんですよ校内でこんなパーティーを
まあまあ
Yeah, we can have a birthday party for you. It's just like a gathering in class, right? Isn't it okay?
小次郎先生にすごいまあボディタッチ
A body
Body
touch.
touch.
Body touch. Oh, Aki-chan. Kojiro sensei put.
See body touch
Ah,
Body touch.
Kojiro sensei put a firm grip on his shoulder.
See?
Okay, he's a face.
I know it
Ah!
I know it
Oh no. Fukuya went silent. Wasn't he turning a little red? That's really red, I think.
せっかくみんなが
飛び立っちゃう
ありがたく祝われておけ
Let's be happy. Let's be happy.
話してください
Oh,
See
let
嫌
go.
だねおとなしく祝われるというまでは
Kojiro sensei doesn't know though, right? Oh, he kept right on teasing him. Fukuya wasn't amused, but his face continued to get redder and redder.
わかりました今日のところは折れておきます
Oh,
そうかよし
Oh
Fukuya was finally set free. He looked relieved from the bottom of his heart. I guess even he had a surprisingly cute side.
それじゃあ今日はプレイ
We're saying that. We're saying that. Oh. Sensei's shout spurred everybody on.
Party
Party! We dropped all the formalities between us and sang a conventional happy birthday song to a grumpy Fukuya as he blew out his candle.
Good
Proper birthday party. This was supposed to be Fukuya's big bash, but he was standing around looking moody. He was in the same room as Sensei, yet it seemed he had no intention of hiding how displeased he was.
ohago
He was exuding this aura that screamed, "Stay away." Despite being the guest of honor, he was all alone. Oh, hey, you got a terrible look on your face. You
You
should
think
smile.
he's just too
Smile.
happy
See, he glared just because I spoke to him. Yeah, and Fukuya doesn't like to wear so.
ニヤニヤ笑えるか
Oh, he can't get over it
You're being always sour. Everyone's trying to celebrate your birthday, you know?
誕生日は半月も前そしてそんなプライベートなものは
His birthday was half a month ago. You got no time at all, huh?
Half a month is a long time
Oh, yeah. And here I thought he had a semi cute side earlier. Looks like I was wrong. Oh, Minamo-chan! Then I spotted Wakamatsu standing around looking dissatisfied. Oh, what's wrong? Oh, she doesn't like Fukue either? Oh, I'm sorry for getting you involved. What about the birthday cake? Maybe the birthday cake?
Look here.
What's wrong? What's
She's
wrong?
cute.
She's cute. It's not a big deal. Or maybe because she noticed the cake. Wakamatsu blushed. She's probably embarrassed that I heard her mother. Muttering to herself. We weren't supposed to hear that
We
then?
weren't supposed to hear her negative thoughts.
Negative thoughts. No.
She got cuter.
She got cute. A place, huh? Yeah, you're right about that.
What?
Maybe it's not so good at a birthday party.
本当は誰が会長さんのことを祝いたいんですか？
Yeah, it is. She noticed.
No,
it's
it's not.
She did this.
No,
Sorry.
nobody wanted to celebrate.
Pretty sharp. She saw that. Minamo-chan smart. His glasses.
会長さんのことを誰かが好きとか？
No. Okay, well, there's
A girl knows.
Aine-chan's an angel, so maybe Minamo-chan has like brain reading powers. She got that too good, too sharp. Of course, I don't know if she realized Fukue liked sensei. Yeah,
いいですけどね。
that would be too amazing.
でも先輩がそういうことに手を貸すなんて。
Is she disappointed?
Maybe she's surprised in a good way, right? I never suggested you were right.
そうですけど。先輩は
What's wrong? Yeah?
天使の手伝いなんてして人のことばっかりですけど。
No, Tomoe doesn't like
興味
them.
ないんですか？
That's a good
I don't
question,
think he's
Minamo.
interested in it.
Great job.
But why are you asking us? Minamo-chan, what are you thinking? She asked in a quiet voice. Quiet voice, and she's asking us if we're interested in love. I think that might mean I don't have any interest in that stuff.
そうなんですか？
What if you just hurt her?
まあ興味ありそうにも見えないですけど。
She doesn't look hurt, but right?
じゃあ泣き崎さん
Oh!
もないんですか？
She's worried about us liking
She's very
Naruko-chan.
brave.
I hear that one a lot. Makes sense.
違うんですか？
They're wrong, yeah. Totally wrong. Neither of us is interested in relationships. At the very least, we don't look at each other that way. That's good.
Hey.
Maybe she...
I knew it. I knew it.
Yes,
She
spicy
was
question, right?
Hair.
She doubts it.
She's interested. She's asking because she's interested.
Naruko-chan. Is this change?
別におかしくはないですけど。
That's...
Smile. Smile.
But you're smiling, aren't you? Oh no. Shocked, Wakamatsu checked by holding her face. She really hadn't realized it.
笑ってなんてないです。
Oh! She likes us. She likes us. It's good because I like Minamo-chan. Yeah. Wakamatsu ran off in an attempt to hide her red face. What a strange girl.
Strange but cute.
Cute.
Is that okay?
Good. She's making an Aki face.
What?
Oh.
こっち
Huh? Just then, Nose drank Kojiro Sensei along.
Oh.
せっかくですから会長に何か一言を。
Oh, yeah, it's a birthday party, so
Proper.
say something. Yeah, you're the sensei. Huh?
屋上での喫煙を許して
Oh, you're just gonna ask selfish things?
That's not how you do it.
吸うなら喫煙所で吸ってください。そもそも先生は禁煙中では
Oh, sensei's trying to quit. Oh, that's
もし
good.
もの ダメだ。
But
That doesn't sound like he's actually trying.
I don't think it's going very well.
No.
Every time we see him, look what he has in his mouth.
Right. Maybe the first part is get rid of them.
屋上では吸ってるという噂を聞きましたね。
Yeah.
そうだったかな。まあいいじゃないか。そんなこと
You're
は。
not supposed to be smoking on
It's
the
a
roof.
bad
That's the
influence.
bad thing.
Mhm.
Right? Why does he
こ
see
の
you?
話題を持ち出したのは先生ですよ。
Ah.
うん
Clear, are you
じゃ
sure?
あこの話はやめておこう。
Are you sure? And then the two of them went silent. I could tell Nose was fretting beside them.
もっと他に言うことないんですか？
What things do they have in
毎
common?
日学園のために
Yeah.
会長に
Right?
ね
Right?
とか
Basic stuff. Yeah.
他にと言われてもね。
No, not like,
もう結
Clay, you're
構です
working so hard. I'm proud of you. Or something. Clay turned away. You know how?
Oh.
それじゃあ会長は何かないんですか？君は先生に言いたいこ
This
と。
birthday party is
Oh,
going
he's
so
trying
well.
so hard.
Right? Yeah. That's a lollipop. Yeah. Maybe
屋
Clay
上
would
に
like
勝
him
手に
better
入るのはやめ
if
て
he
ほし
had
い。
a lollipop.
そういうんじゃなくて。
No, say, I think we tried, but not this time. No, say, stamped her feet with frustration since nothing was going as she planned. Frankly, she was the odd man out here today.
どうしたのせ。
あ
お前は一体何がしたい
Oh
んだ。
no. Oh no. Oh no.
それは。
Don't cry! Oh no.
なんだ。
It's because you're so awful. Nose tried her best.
Yeah. It wasn't surprising that Fuku was baffled at the sight of Nose suddenly crying.
なんだ。獣の真似か。
Oh
Good.
no!
大丈夫か。
That is the
Headbutt.
wrong thing to say.
Headbutt.
No.
I'm sorry, Headbutt.
Oh,
会長は平気なんですか？
平気。何がだ。
seems so mad. Yeah, mad and sad.
何を言ってるかさっぱりわからん。おい、霧の小島。
Oh. Is that our
Wait,
job
us?
now?
Us? We have to explain? I'm not sure what you expect me to say. Yeah. No.
If we were there, we could help.
Yeah, but we wouldn't explain, right? I can
Why?
keep it a secret, right?
No. Look. Tears. Headbutt.
Ah,
Sorry.
That. I see.
なんだこれは。俺の誕生パーティーじゃなかったのか。
But you're so grumpy.
It can't be a birthday party if the birthday boy is like
Nose
this.
tried their best, but yeah.
Oh, it just sounds like that. What? Oh, the birthday party's over.
寒いな。
This is the worst.
This is a bad birthday party. Fukuya huddled up a bit with his back to the northern wind. We took Nose to the infirmary and on the way back, for one reason or another, came up to the roof. It was just Fukuya and me. We left Kojiro-sensei to watch over Nose, really? It's good that Nose seems to have calmed down.
本当に何だったんだ
That's
あれは。あんなのせは初めて見たぞ。
He probably had all sorts of things bottled up. Does anything come to mind?
さっぱりだ。
I see. I guess even the perfect student council president doesn't notice everything going on around him.
Ah,
Go! I could tell
BOKUTEN.
BOKUTEN. I could tell Fukuya was grumpy. It may have sounded like I was trying to provoke him, but that really wasn't my intention.
お前に何がわかる。いや、そもそも今日は一体何をしに来たんだ。
It's your birthday. We
Celebrate
wanted to
your
celebrate.
birthday.
Yeah. It was only natural for him to be suspicious. We weren't close. In fact, you could even say we were hostile towards each other. Yet, I attended his birthday party. Huh? Nose asked me to show up since it would be lonely if it was only in the student council. What does that mean?
あいつめ余計なこと
Don't say that. Nose was worried about you in his own way.
お前などに言われたくないお前に何がわかるのだ
I just know Nose is worried about you.
I know more than you.
Worried enough to go to pieces like that. That was no ordinary concern.
のせが俺を心配
Yeah, Nose is worried about you.
10年早い
10 years too early for that.
Huh?
What does that mean? Is he? I actually think he's keeping a close eye on you.
どういう意味だ
Oh? Fukue scowled at me. Even in the darkness, I could clearly see those glaring eyes of his. I don't like
半
it.
月遅れの誕生パーティーという
It's kind of
何
scary.
か変だな一体何を企んでいる
It is a bit strange.
But he just wants to do something nice.
Right? Maybe there's no other nice things, you know? Even half a month late, I think that's okay.
I'm sorry I wasn't able to
Right?
have a birthday party before.
Mm.
Now is like better than late than never.
Right,
right?
right, that's what they
right,
say,
right.
right?
Mm.
Yeah. I wouldn't assume he's scheming anything. Just keep in mind there are some oddballs out there who care about you. They're odd because they care about you. It's fine if you don't understand. That's okay. This wasn't like me. Way too much meddling. But when I saw Nose earlier, I couldn't stay quiet anymore. Not like me at all.
一体何なんだ辰宮先生まで巻き込んで
Oh.
He's making a special notification.
Oh.
Fukue broke off mid-sentence and his eyes opened wide like he realized.
He said
something. He realized something! Oh no.
He said something.
Oh no. Oh! Is he gonna find out? Is it good? Is it? He looked at me with surprise. Definitely the face of someone who come to realization.
Oh.
もしかして
Oh.
Ah!
Oh.
知っているのか
Oh.
Fukue looked at me, his eyes trembling, when they flickered with yet another spark of realization.
Oh.
いや
Oh.
Oh! No! He didn't say anything! Nope!
I don't know anything.
Just a birthday party. We thought that would cheer you up
nothing.
because you're always so comfy and cold.
Yeah.
Don't be mad at Nose, okay? He came to me asking for advice, saying he wanted to do something for you. No! That's not what we're supposed to say. It's just gonna be bad. So bad. Fukue sighed. Judging by the look on his face, he'd given up on something. Oh.
道理でおかしいと思ったよ
no.
そうか
Oh.
のせは気づいていたのか
Oh.
俺がゲイだということに
Now he had taken the offensive and proudly said that word aloud. He showed no shame, nor did he try to hide it. I would expect no less from the steel-hearted and dignified student council president.
軽蔑したか
Oh, wow. Oh, do I look like I do? Yeah,
I don't think
Tomoe-
Tomoe cares about anything.
I don't think Tomoe- yeah, he doesn't really care about much.
He doesn't care about anything.
Wow.
見えない
Wow. Fukue's kind of cool. I wouldn't expect him to have a reaction like this, though. Right? Fukue stared at me like I'd given him an unexpected response. Even now, his eyes stared at me straight on. I'm not going to go out of my way to despise you for being gay. It doesn't matter to me if you like the same or opposite sex. I pity every foolish person. Oh, the last. I pity every foolish person who falls in love equally.
What is that?
Tomoe!
What is that?
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh, well, he's unique. That's good.
同情恋愛なんて今や誰もがするものだろうお前は日本中いや
You pity everyone in
人間に
Japan.
同情するのか
Everyone in the world. I guess. Yeah, that's right. He pities everyone, travelers. You too. You too. Us too. Aina Sensei too. I was so certain in my answer that Fukue simply blinked, as if bit odd.
うん。
妙なやつだ。
うん。
じゃあお前は恋をしたことがないのか？
Wait, couldn't you say Tomoe loves his ball? Or like, Tomoe loves Naruko, but like as a childhood friend?
He doesn't believe that.
No love.
That's sad.
Not like this person's important to me.
うん。
No?
Do
Uh,
I?
Huh?
Do you love me?
I love you, Aki-chan. You're important to me, Aki-chan. You love me, right?
What?
You love me, right?
What?
You gonna make me repeat it!
What?
I love the travelers.
What?
Aki-chan, you love me, right? What was that? Your mouth's moving, but no sound is coming out. At least Aki-chan, you love the travelers, right? You love Ada Sensei, right? Right? Yeah. Yeah. No sound, Aki-chan means yes. Yeah, okay. His question made my chest grow tight. It felt like I had started remembering the past a lot lately. This was all because of that angel and all the trouble she brought with her. Don't love us. Love Makoto Akira.
What?
Don't love the travelers. Love me instead.
What?
Oh no, what if she loves us both? I wish I hadn't. If I'd never fallen in love, I wouldn't pity everyone so much. My experiences are why I feel sorry for all of you. So Tomoe he was in love once? Maybe with his family?
なるほど。理にかなっているな。貴様にもいろいろあったということか。
Tomoe's parents? That appeared to be what he needed to hear to accept it, and didn't ask anything more. I was thankful but annoyed. What did he think he was agreeing with? What the heck did he know? It's not okay to say that. I'm not Tomoe. Innocence is gonna yell at us.
同性を好きになるなんて賢いもののすることじゃない。いいことなど何もないからな。
A smile floated to his face as if he were mocking himself. Oh, the way he was acting made it clear that he felt guilty about his own orientation. It sounds like you despise yourself more than I ever would. I said what I was thinking the second it crossed my mind. Fukue glared at me for a moment, but the glitter in his eyes immediately faded.
本当に腹の立つやつだ。
I heard this word. Maybe this is what they call frenemies. Like when you combine friend and enemies. Frenemies, right?
They're frenemies.
Yeah. He feebly dropped his gaze, almost like an animal that had been defanged.
Aside.
You're admitting it awfully easily, huh?
俺が何年自分と向き合ってきたと思ってる。 自分のことは自分で。
But maybe he seems a bit better now.
I see.
Fukue wasn't a high-handed man who would stop at nothing to avoid facing reality. He possessed the bravery necessary to admit when something was the truth.
最初に気づいたのは小学3
Third year at elementary school. Fukue started talking on his own.
Oh, he's gonna say everything? Is that okay?
Is that okay?
Is that needed? Maybe he just wants to get off.
Maybe he's never spoken about this to anybody. We're the first person.
So then, Tomoe is okay, is what he thinks?
Okay. Yeah, right?
Because Tomoe doesn't care.
He doesn't care.
いわゆる初恋だった。 小3なら特に早すぎるということ
he's
も
gonna
ない。
share his first love. His first love
相手
story.
が男だったということ以外は
Oh,
何も変わったことのない。
that's good. It was just an ordinary first love.
だが
Except for that one fact.
それが異常なことだとはまだ気づいていなかったんだ。無
Oh,
邪気だった俺はその男子の気
oh
持ちを
no.
持ち
Oh no. Oh, the other boy is not gonna be so nice, is he?
ああそうだ。 あれはそういつもの公園で遊んでいる時だ。
I couldn't imagine Fukui playing at the park either. I guess he was a normal kid back then. He's a person.
何の疑いも持たず気持ちのままを伝えた。小3だから大したことは言えなかったが
It wasn't a big deal. I don't know. It sounds like he
翌日
remembers it well.
俺がオカマだという噂が
Oh,
学校中に広まっていた。
of course. It may have been cruel of me to agree, but that was the obvious outcome. Third grade would have been a delicate age to go through something like that, too.
その一件で俺は自分が異常だということを身をもって
Oh,
そして
that's hard.
嫌というほど思い知った。本当に嫌
Based
と
on
い
the
う
way he
ほど
said it, I imagine it must have been an incredibly traumatic experience, right? He said that it was
He sure remembers
right.
it.
He said it wasn't much, but
Mm-hmm.
that's a lie.
異常な自分を恥じた。
Oh,
その時
no.
異常なままではこの世界は生き抜いていけないのだと悟ったのだ。
Couldn't survive in this world if you stayed that way?
だから異常性を完璧に隠匿することにした。
Oh, hide it? Why? I sensed the firm determination of Fukui's tone. He was so resolute, it was saddening.
男らしくあるために武道に打ち込み心身を鍛え上げ、
Well,
誰
it's
に
good
も
to
隙を
have
見せない
hobbies
ため
and
に
to
勉
focus
学
on
もおろそか
studying
にせ
and
ず、
stuff.
文
You know
句
when
の
there's
つくよう
hard
のない
times
自分
too.
を作り上げ、
Sometimes you have to take your mind off things, right? But
誰
I
から
don't know
も
if
非難
that's
されるこ
helpful
とのない
either.
完璧な人
A
間だ。
perfect human being
Doesn't
no,
exist.
that's not healthy.
It doesn't exist.
No. And that's how you are today?
そうだ。
No. I could easily imagine that he had put his blood, sweat, and tears into it. That had to be why Fukui was so unusually tough on himself.
けれど、それだけ努力して世界中を欺くことができる自分を作り上げても自分だけは騙せなかった。
You can try to deceive the world,
自
but
分
you
の
can't
性癖
deceive
だけ
yourself.
はどうしようもなかったのだ。
Yeah. Nobody falls in love with another person on purpose, after all. It happened without warning and never by choice. That was love. Just like when speaking of the devil, before you knew it, love would catch you in its evil clutches. Good.
Evil.
Evil.
辰宮先生に会った時、俺は一目で恋に落ちた。
That's no way.
それほど愛することのできる人間に出会えたのは幸せなことだろうが、報われない恋
That's
は
not a good thing.
ただの苦痛だ。
He's a teacher.
Yeah.
好かれた方もたまったものじゃないだろう。だから俺は気持ちを固く封じ込めた。
Maybe.
誰にも気づかれないよう完璧に隠しきったと
Well,
思
I
っ
mean,
たが、
Koshiro Sensei's
のせいに気
sensitive,
づかれて
right?
みたとは
So maybe it's best if he keeps it hidden. Doesn't tell Koshiro Sensei.
It's not good.
It's not good.
He's the teacher.
He's a teacher.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm.
I think that's more the issue here, right? Yeah. Well, Koshiro Sensei's a nurse technically, but he's still a teacher.
Mm-hmm.
She'll lift your both hands up in the air as if you're giving up. A smile of resignation rose to his mouth. Fukui probably hadn't figured out the reason Nose had noticed.
Oh.
The reason? And that wasn't something I could tell him. That's good. That's good. Are you really not planning to say anything to him?
愚問だな。言ってどうする。
Yeah.
先生を困らせるだ
Fukui,
けだ。
he realizes
そして
that.
俺自身
Yeah,
もき
it's
っ
no
と
good
傷つ
to
く。
tell Koshiro Sensei. Just cause problems.
He's a
And
teacher.
it'd make more hurt, right? Yeah, maybe. Definitely. Fukui was probably right. He'd been fighting with this issue far longer than I had. It was too serious a problem for me to pull an answer out of thin air.
When you think about it, teacher's not right for him.
You're right. He's a student. Yeah.
It's not right.
Yeah, it's not good to boil it up, right? But yeah, don't tell. Can tell your friends, and maybe they can be like, "Wow, I hope you feel better soon. Can I help you at all? Maybe let's go out for fun." That kind of thing, right? You know.
You know, like in graduation, we can't have the students falling in love with us when we're 50.
We can't.
As a teacher, we can't.
What if the game is made like that.
It's improper. What is it?
Improper.
Improper activities.
But if the game was made like that. Dad! Well, if anyone could help, would probably be Nose, but she couldn't bring herself to speak up either. Nose seems to think you should tell him how you feel. Really? These are Nose's words, not mine.
ナンセンスだな。
Oh,
ノセは何も分かっていない。
nonsense from Nose.
さっきも言った通りだ。そんなことをしても、俺自身が傷つき、先生にも迷惑をかけるだけ。
It's best not to say anything. No, I'm pretty sure Nose knows that. He still believes you should confess regardless. Fukuya's expression turned suspicious.
なぜノセはそこまで？
That's true. Why would Nose be that concerned? In his mind?
Because then Kojiro Sensei would be like, sorry! And then Nose would be like, chance!
Yeah, but I don't know.
Right.
It probably would be a mystery to him. Why would somebody take such a deep interest in his love? Unless...
まさかあいつもゲイか？
No, he's not quite, but, well, it might be similar, maybe? No, it's definitely different. Definitely different, but
It's a
similar.
bit complicated.
Different, but similar.
You shouldn't ask Tomoe about this.
Well, he has his reasons, probably.
Talk to Nose.
ノセがか？そうか。
Oh,
人は見かけによらんものだな。
appearances can be deceiving. Yeah, you said it.
Sorry, no.
She was actually a woman, so her appearance literally was deceiving.
だが、それと俺の問題とは別だ。何と言われても、いくら同情されようと、
Don't, we're not
俺
gonna
の気持ちを
convince
伝
you.
える気はない。
I don't
He
want
should
to.
follow what he thinks is
What
right.
he thinks is best, you know? This is his issue. He's mad at it, you know? He made that perfectly clear. Was it really something that he could declare so easily? You could come to that conclusion after some deep thought combined with strong determination, but something about this felt very out of place.
Huh?
Oh, could it be?
なんだ？
What is it? Nothing. It was just a hunch, but I became convinced that I had the right idea.
What?
What?
俺の気持ちはそういうことだ。俺から言うのもいいが、ノセにもそう言っておいてくれ。
What?
Oh, can't you just tell Nose yourself? Oh, he left!
Fukuya left the rooftop. As I watched him walk away, I pondered my idea. Had Fukuya's heart fractured?
Oh,
Maybe it fractured a long, long time ago.
Nose?
Fukuya.
November 14th. Oh,
Well, it's a nice day.
Plang!
The arrow pierced the target and sunk into the spot I had aimed for. I grabbed and knocked another arrow. My body was practically moving robotically. Try as I might to focus, something else was running through my mind. Fukuya's heart might already be fractured. I drew the bow. I imagined a cup filled to the brim, ready to spill over. Just as the water's surface tension threatened to give way, I shot the arrow.
Plang!
It hit in about the same spot as the previous one. Not that it proved anything, but it felt like my hunch was right on target. If my intuition was correct, then I guess this is as much as I can handle.
Tough guy. Oh, but tough guy's heart fractured too, right? Even if he's trying to be tough, he might not actually be tough.
Maybe. It was her turn to take the stage.
Oh,
Nose.
yeah.
Aina-chan, wake up!
Please.
Aina, wake up. We have to talk.
Puppy. That's Makoto.
Me? Aina, this calls for an angel.
Oh.
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 What? I
お
need
いお
to
前
do though.
シャツのボタンは一番上まで止めるのが規則だ
No, you can't be half undressed.
That's happened.
Half undressed.
Travelers, remember, you need to button all your buttons
Do
when
all
you're
your
half
buttons.
undressed.
そこの女子
Oh,
パーマは禁止だぞ
oh, no plans. Gotta follow the school rules. Fukuda was patrolling the halls with gusto again today. As always, Nose was trailing behind him. It's Aina-chan! What? Aina was staring at Fukuda from a distance as he went about his usual routine. What do you think?
Whoa.
A boy's heart? Oh,
I
guess
can't tell.
Aina, she can tell better than maybe Tomoe can, you know, because she's an angel. But she can't tell, huh? She can't tell? What an unreliable angel. Aina looked apologetic, yet embarrassed. Yeah, maybe back in the third year of elementary school, right?
Boy, having your shirt button all the way is suffocating. What type of shirts are you wearing?
Suffocating.
Suffocating shirts.
Well, yeah, probably. He mentioned his first love was in 3rd grade, so it must have been around then. See?
That's what you thought. See, that's why he has to be tough, right? I knew it.
Like, oh, that makes sense. Like, the heart is kind of scarred over them, right? Because it's been so long since it broke. Now she can't even spot the scar. Oh no. Everyone's heart is different, yeah.
Oh, maybe some hearts are heart-shaped and some are square and some are circular.
What if his heart is a really small heart?
Oh,
And that's why she's having a hard time finding it.
maybe.
Maybe. That could be. Your point being, you can't tell.
Oh.
Oh, it's okay, she's cute though. What a useless angel.
But it's okay because she's cute, right?
She's cute. It's okay, she's useless. She's cute! Oh! Oh, we just need to find a shard that looks right? Can we find a shard? So you can tell if you compare the two? What are our hearts shaped like?
Too big.
A heart shape, like a
It's
whoop,
too big.
whoop. Akita. Yeah, I think so too. It's just hard to see from the outside, maybe. Maybe. Yeah. What do DBB hearts look like? Aki-chan, do you know?
Small.
Small? Oh, I guess the outside of the DBB is kind of small too, right?
Small.
So smaller than that. Oh, that makes sense. But to do that, we had to find a shard. Is it worth looking for this? I guess it works out the same either way. We have to find it first. Do we have no other choice but to search? But there were only a limited number of places we could look, and only one spot I happen to know about personally.
Oh.
Which spot? The park? Maybe? Oh! I guess that's it. That's probably a good spot. Looking at his house? Yeah. Student president's house. Ah. A well-to-do guy, just like he looks, huh?
Oh.
Fukuda had said he confessed his first love in the usual park.
Oh, maybe it's there.
That's what I thought. Right around there. If Fukuda's house was in Yamanote, there was only one park he could have meant. Let's go to the park. Ah, this is the
The
park
one
in the
that was in the flashback.
I think it's probably here somewhere. This was the closest park from his house. Even an elementary schooler could make it here on foot in a few minutes. Oh. Ah, Otsugo!
Otsugo!
Thank you! Did that mean think this was the part where Fukue confessed and got turned down.
ここに会長の心のかけらっていうのが落ちてるんですか？
If it's that long ago, is it
Can
still
we
here?
find it? Maybe it turned to dust? I filled Nose in, and she joined us. When it came to Fukue, she couldn't stand around and do nothing.
告白した時に心が欠けたとすると、その場所に落ちている可能性が高いと思うんです。
With that said, it's not like I could see it. Our only choice was to have Aine do her best for us. Do you think Aine she can do it? Can she do it?
I think she can do it.
Okay. Aine searched restlessly as she walked around the park.
ここで会長が遊んでたんですね。
Does that make you happy? Nose eagerly looked around the area, almost like she could see Fukui playing there as a kid. It does.
子供の頃の会長ってどんなだったんでしょうね。
Do you want to imagine him as a kid?
Bubble.
You're thinking too far back, I can maybe he's the kind of kid that would make like a sandcastle.
Sandcastle.
And then if somebody destroyed it, he'd be like, no, that's my sandcastle. Maybe.
Sounds about right.
Or maybe he was the kind that collected bugs. Kabutomushi? He said he was born with a wrinkled forehead, so maybe he hasn't changed that much.
なんかそれいいですね。
That sounds nice. Sounds nice. Oh, Nose headed up the stairs to the observation deck. Oh, this is a pretty place. Oh!
I know it!
だから。
You're screaming for a different reason. High places.
I thought Miss hurts a bit.
It's very high up. Wow. Huh? Fukue loves high places?
そうですよ。
Oh,
だから本当は屋上も好きだと思う。
that's why he likes the rooftop, huh? Does he? He didn't have to make it off limits
He
then.
made it off limits so he could have it.
All to
そ
himself.
こはそれ市場を挟むような人じゃないですから。
Nose smiled and looked down at me from her vantage point.
案外告白っていうのもこの辺から相手の子を見下ろしながら言ったんじゃないですかね。俺はお前のことが好きだみたいに。
Imagining that much? Sounds pretty impressive.
Nose sure has a good imagination.
But then he was called so mean. And turned down, it seemed to have done a lot of damage, enough to fracture his heart.
It's scary, right?
欠けた心って
It's too
こ
big.
の辺に落ちてるんじゃないでしょうか。
Oh!
Nose stared at a single spot and watched it.
I thought I said went sniff. Nose can smell?
Nose went sniff.
Nose went sniff! That's what I thought. I thought I said sniff. I was impressed, but now I'm not.
What's wrong?
今そこに子供がいた気がしたんですけ
A
ど。
child? What? A child? We're the only ones here. Ghost? The view is so good from here that you could immediately tell if someone had arrived. But nobody else was around right now.
おかしいな。確かこの辺に。
Nose, are you okay? Aine-chan! Do you see something? This time Aine rushed over. She stared at the same spot Nose was looking at. Could it be? Did we find it? He found it!
How do we know that it's the right side and not one
We
of the
don't-
many? Probably
Many-
many shards.
Many shards of broken hearts. Heart fragments. I picked up the shard we couldn't see. The moment she did, it materialized in her hands. It was a rigid and angular looking bundle, yet transparent like a diamond.
That's
こ
different.
れが会長の心のかけら。
Aine's eyes were closed, almost as if she was listening to the shard's voice. Before long, her eyes opened.
そうみたいです。
We found it! That was, without a doubt, Fukue's shard!
That's good.
That was lucky.
でも、よくわかりましたね。
I guess Nose has a special power then? Aine said to Nose, true, Nose had sort of found it first. How did she know where to look even though she couldn't see it?
なんだか
feeling?
呼ばれた気がしたんです。
Ah, they called it. Called to you?
後ろから声が聞こえた気がして。
A voice from behind?
男の子。
Oh! A young boy's voice! Oh, not... How? Ghost?
No
Past
No
ghost?
ghosts.
So that was why she asked if there was a kid here earlier. But there definitely wasn't.
Oh.
I could say that for sure.
I see.
Which would mean... That means the shard called out to you?
そうかもしれないですね。きっと見つけて欲しかったんですよ。
Ah! The shard wanted to be
とこ
found!
ろに取り残されて忘れ去られてしまうのは寂しかったんじゃないでしょうか。
Kinda sounds like a ghost story. Right? Maybe we should get out the spirit box too.
No.
But it's not. If anything, it's a kid's ghost, a friendly kid's ghost, right? Yeah. But even if we called it a shard, it was part of a person's heart. Knowing that, I couldn't rule out the possibility.
だから早く返してあげましょう。
Let's
君
go,
の小島
Jane.
先輩、お願いします。
Or not. Fukuya's heart really had fractured. Would he remember how it felt to love if that shard was returned to him? That's true. Maybe he doesn't really know. Are you sure we should return it?
何言ってるんですか？
そのためにかけらを探してくれたんじゃないんですか？
Part of me still isn't fully convinced that Fukuya's heart is really
But we
fractured.
have the shard.
We do have a shard.
Isn't that proof?
この通り本当に心がかけ
Can we give it back to him in a couple years?
Why?
Once he graduates school and we get to know Kojiro-sensei? Maybe that would be a good idea. But didn't Fukuya go through a lot of pain due to those feelings? Yeah. I recall Fukuya's confession. He had gone through a very painful experience due to being born with a different sexual orientation than others. Fukuya sounded indifferent at the time, but I was sure it must have been way too emotionally devastating for him to speak as candidly about it as he did. Fukuya must have trained himself to recite something like that. He had to keep strong, or he couldn't go on living. If Fukuya regains these feelings, will he really be able to become happy? If this shard is returned to him, he'll start to love again, to love other men. When that happens, will it bring him happiness?
なれますよ。愛に性別なんて関係ないんです。
Are you sure? Are you doubting Aine-chan's statement? Happiness meant something different to every person. It does, that's true. But in reality, Fukuya's heart had fractured because he'd experienced pain. Would he go through that agony all over again if his shard was returned to him?
I don't know. I think if he gets the shard back and then he feels pain again, but love as well, isn't that worth it?
Right now, he's just feeling pain.
Because I feel like it's more painful to not be yourself than to be yourself and have pain because of that.
I don't know. I don't think Kojiro-sensei is gonna be, well, Kojiro-sensei, is he married?
We don't know.
We don't know. Well, he was looking at the girls playing, volleyball, was it? Soccer? So maybe he's not married. I don't know, but, which one should we pick?
辛い思いをすることもあるかもしれないです。
But he
that
experienced
makes-
love and pain. So maybe that's better than just pain,
But that makes the happy times better, right?
right?
で
Yeah.
も、それでも会長には人を愛するその気持ちを取り戻してほし
No,
い
say,
と。
you're not just thinking about yourself though, right?
But you can't just, eat only sweet things. Because then everything tastes sweet. You need to
Okay.
sometimes have vegetables.
Or salty food?
Or salty
Or
food.
spicy food?
Have not spicy
Not
food.
spicy food. No.
You have to have different things to
Yeah.
appreciate everything.
Right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Even if there's a chance it could cause Fukuya to suffer?
はい。
Oh.
Oh. I I don't need wasabi.
After thinking for a moment, Nose nodded firmly.
会長なら大丈夫ですよ。
He'll be strong, yeah.
強い人ですから。
You'll be fine, you'll be fine. He's strong, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he's not as strong as he says he is right now.
I think so too, you know. Aki-chan knows. She knows Aki-chan because you're strong, right? But in actuality, right? Was that really true? That setback was the foundation of his strength. Oh. Wasn't that reason enough he should never repeat it?
自分が支えますから。自分は会長を補佐するのが仕事ですから。
That's I think this is kind of a bit more than your job, but Nose said that decisively, her eyes were beaming with unshakable determination. No matter how long I stared, the light in her eyes never wavered. My doubts seemed trivial when faced with such intense conviction.
I feel like Nose is really strong.
Got it. Let's return the shard to Fukue.
It's better to try and fail than regret not trying
We
at
don't
all.
get to
Right.
choose this time. Tomoe decided for us.
Oh. You're right.
What's different? Oh? A person who is merely uncertain had no right to preach to someone this determined.
ありがとうございます。
Agreeing to perform angel for Fukue, someone who hated me. Yeah, a strange feeling indeed. That would be strange.
You're the bigger person, Tomoe.
Bigger person. Good job.
Good job.
Classmate night. Fukue's there.
会長さん、今一人みたいですね。
You know,
チャンスです。
we weren't able to choose if we're gonna return the shard or not, but maybe we can choose if he confesses.
Maybe. Yeah. From the rooftop, we could see Fukue sitting alone inside one of the classrooms. Alone? I could aim at him from this position. Here we go.
Sniper.
Here we go. I took Fukue's shard from Aina and she formed it into an arrow. I knocked the arrow to my bow and took aim. This was just like always. No problem.
No problem.
Shard, return to where you belong. I drew the bowstring to its limit, then quietly released it. The arrow flew straight towards Fukue, slipped through the window in front of him, then started to sink into his chest.
Plink.
Plink? Huh? The arrow pierced his chest nor got absorbed.
Waste.
His body repelled the arrow. Set free from its arrow-like form, it turned back into a bundle of light and began to float in mid-air. That was its original shard form. The flicker of light soon began to grow weaker until I could no longer see it. Oh no?
Aina, you messed up.
Is this not his shard? What was that all about? What just happened? That moment, the darkness deepened. Suddenly, just outside my gaze, a shadow, no, two shadows darker than the night appeared. Bad angels?
Who are you?
What? A voice came from the shadow. Then, as I watched, those shadows began to take human form. She's cute, but...
She's cute.
One had a short stature, while the other one floated in the background. Were they human? No, that was impossible. They looked the part, but were levitating in mid-air. Also, they had feathers spreading from their backs, but they're not white. Not normal angels. But there was something different about them. Their feathers were dark as night. Bizarre angels whose wings were jet black as ravens. Aina's never seen black angels either. Aina whispered, sounding surprised. The black angel's expressions remained unchanged. I thought
making fun of us.
I thought our job was hard enough. Oh no.
拒絶するって
Unwilling.
会長さんがかけらを返されることを拒絶したんですか？
Oh, we don't get to decide for him. Sounds about right.
誰もがかけらを返されることを望んでいるわけではありません。意志の特別強い人間、異常すぎるトラウマ、そういう特殊なケースで欠けた心はかけらの返却を拒絶する場合もあるのです。
Are really resilient. They don't want their heart starts back. The female angel waiting in back complimented his comment. Huh? Such black feathers. What the heck was was with these angels? Aina, who are they? Does Aina-chan know? Yeah, she doesn't know. Oh, she's heard rumors.
噂は黒い翼を持つ天使がいるって。
Akira secretly happy that love didn't win his assignment.
There has to be a positive ending, right? Black angels. The short angel glared at me as I whispered without thinking.
我らはその名で呼ばれるのを好みません。
Oh,
彼
he's
はライオス。
Nios?
私のことはヘレン。
Nios, and Helen. Apparently, the short male angel was Nios, and the female angel was called Helen.
じゃあ教えてください、ライオスさん。会長さんにかけらを返すにはどうしたらいいんですか？
I think they're gonna teach us this, Aina-chan. Nios didn't answer even when asked.
そもそもヤギのかけらの返却は歌よりも難度が高い。
Returning a shot by arrow is significantly more difficult than doing so by
But we've been doing that.
But that's what we did.
So we're good.
It's been plain. Helen answered in his place.
歌というのは人の心に安らぎを与え、閉ざした心も開かせる。
The
だから
songs are a bit
かけら
easier.
も受け入れやすい状態になります。ですが、矢というのはそういうプロセスはありません。
Surprise attack.
Oh,
I guess if an arrow gets shot at you, that's a surprise.
yeah.
And an attack.
ですから、
Helen's
下手に
outfit's
すれば
very
相手も痛みを
interesting.
伴いますし、あの彼のように固い意志に守られた心が相手だと返却は難
So
しくなり
made
ます。
him hurt more. And then
We
he
did
said
something
no heart
bad.
shot.
そうなんですか。
It appeared Aina was not aware that Aina was too bad and artsy to have ever restored someone's heart that way. Maybe it was only natural she didn't know how difficult it was. That makes sense. Helen made a persuasive argument. I had never heard any angelic songs, but music did have a way of laying a person's heart bare. Different outcomes were to be expected when using a bow and arrow instead of songs. That
Makes
does make
sense.
sense, yeah.
じゃあ弓で会長さんにかけらを返すのは
Maybe it's not possible. Maybe we can't
Maybe
do it with an
later.
arrow.
Later.
でしょうね。
But why are they black angels? Why do they have to be mean? Aina looked like she would cry.
半端な気持ちで人間が天使業
Niles is mean. Directed those
Is
words at
he?
me in a seemingly cheating tone.
Is he mean though? Have they done anything bad yet though?
Our attempt didn't work. We didn't really do anything bad. We meant well. Our stares clashed. It naturally turned into a glaring match. I'm not doing it because I want to. Oh. Shit.
そんな気持ち
Shit, we decided this time. Huh? Oh. I see. Tomoe needs to really feel like he really
He
wants to
needs to
return
believe
them.
it.
I see. I had nothing to say in return. He was right. I was doing this against my will.
そんなことないです。ともえさんは真剣にやってくれてます。かけらを落とした人たちのためにはどうしたらいいか
We did give it
ちゃん
lots
と
of
考え
thought.
て。
But maybe stab it with the shard. That would be extra painful.
かけらを返す相手の気持ちに寄り添うこと。それは歌での天使業も、そして弓でのそれも変わりありません。
It's the same.
本当に相手の気持ちに寄り添えた時には 弓での変
When
化
you're truly heated how your target feels, that is when their
Ah,
heart
it's probably because Tomoe hates
he doesn't believe in
him
love.
too, right?
He doesn't like Tomoe. Tomoe じゃなくてFukue. So, I looked at me helplessly. I knew how she felt. It was quite doubtful that I could accomplish such a feat when I was helping perform injury against my will.
まあお手並み拝見だな
Well, I don't. Can we show them what we have? Niall shot me a sneering smile and disappeared. Helen faded away, seemingly chasing after him. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be able to do this much longer if we don't believe soon.
ともえさんは一生懸命
Oh, Aine-chan's supportive of us.
What are we doing?
She believes in us, but
See, Tomoe said it.
everything they said was correct. Returning people's hearts was a monumental task, and it was questionable whether I was taking the job seriously. But then, what was I supposed to do about it? I was human, not an angel. Becoming one with the heart, huh? Was that supposed to be a hint? Could it be that they're legitimately giving me
Right.
advice?
That's what I thought. Even though they look like they're bad people and bad
Niles
music
was
is
kinda
playing,
mean.
but what they said wasn't wrong.
I thought they were gonna maybe hurt us so we had to battle or
Right.
something.
But everything they said was right.
I guess it was just kind of harsh.
アドバイス
Uh,
そういえばそうですね
Those black angels, were they enemies or allies?
they're frenemies.
Frenemies.
Uh,
Oh.
Decided. Frenemies.
It didn't work out, no sir. The shard we once again recovered was floating on the table.
これ
Yeah, what should we do with this now? Yeah. This is the frenemies chapter. Yeah, Tomoe, he's been like, okay, well, I guess I'll do it if everybody wants me to, but I don't want to do this. Yeah, it was less a question of what should we do than whether I could actually return it at all to fully consider how the person feels. They made it sound so simple, but the hearts of those in love were the most difficult for me to understand.
That's a problem.
Yeah, Tomoe should fall in love and truly understand.
Right.
That's an option.
Next,
But might be
next
hard.
one.
Aina was looking to me for an answer. Would I try to return the shard one more time, or would I give up? I would.
Oh, save.
We get to choose here. Give up or return the shard.
Save.
What should we do, travelers? I kind of feel like if Tomoe's heart, Tomoe じゃなくてFukue, if Fukue's heart doesn't want it back, then and if it didn't work the first time and they said that maybe we have to do song or try something else.
I don't
first,
think we're
then-
ready for it.
Yeah, I don't think we're ready for it.
Tomoe is not ready, and Fukue is not ready. Right. So maybe
Give up? Not
give up for
but
now.
A pause?
Give up for now
Yeah.
until a later time. Right. Does that make sense?
I think so. I want to say return the shard this time, but I think it's best just to give up. For once, give up.
Is anything Fukue is doing right now wrong?
He's in pain.
He's in pain, but he's accepted his love, and that it's not gonna work out. Right?
Return Fukue has the right to love. He does. But it's also a sense that I don't know if it was gonna work out. Is there bad end in this game? I don't know, but there's multiple endings. I don't think they're all happy. Yeah, I'm nervous about a vote. Right? It always feels wrong.
Right.
The times where we've been really conflicted over the answer, we went back and
Oh,
I feel like
time
the
will
other
heal
ending
him.
wasn't any better.
Hmm.
Return the shard?
Oh,
Okay. Let's do it, Aki-chan.
we sure about that?
I think we should. 60% says return the shirt, so
Are you good with that?
it's a tough choice, but yeah. I think the dilemma this time is that he's made a shell to make society accept him more true, but making him love is to make him get out of this. Right? Yeah. Okay, well, Aki-chan.
I don't know if I'm okay with this.
We need to click one of them.
I'm 50-50. I'm 50-50.
Aki-chan, let's pick return the shirt. I was thinking give up, but maybe we should pick return the shirt. Let's do it.
We can try again,
Let's
but he
return
might
the
get
shirt.
hurt more.
He's already hurting, so what's a little bit more hurt? Return the shirt. Let's return the shirt. It's just gonna sit on the table here. We don't have a place for it. Ina said nothing returned, but did flash me a delighted smile. Right? Would I be able to return the shirt this time? That part still worried me. Well, I'll just give it my best shot. Oh, his best shot. Bye-bye! Have a good day at work, okay?
Let's see what we get.
お仕事
Next
頑張ってて
day.
ね。November 15th. It's a beautiful day.
Oh.
Are we going to the roof? We're going to the roof! The situation was the same as yesterday. Fukue was alone in the classroom, and it was so early in the morning that there was nobody anywhere near his vicinity either.
Let's do it.
Aina gave me an encouraging gaze.
Sniper.
Phew. Here we go. Daytime! I took the arrow from her and concentrated on the feelings within. Become one with his heart.
What's a go-go?
What's a go-go? That advice was so abstract, I had no idea what to do. I closed my eyes and called Fukue to mind. Fukue had been born with a difficult orientation for me to understand homosexual love. Ever since he became sexually aware, he desperately continued to conceal his affections every time he fell in love. He cultivated an understandably rigid, impregnable wall around his heart out of necessity, both to avoid hurting anyone and to survive. I had to overcome that wall and deliver the shard to him. Become one with Fukue's heart, his loving heart. A vision of a memory of a distant day suddenly appeared in my mind. It flashed before my eyes for what felt like an infinitesimal moment. But the memory was perfectly clear. I was definitely in love. That sweet, suffocatingly helpless feeling. And yet, I was certainly happy. A prick of pain ran through my heart. In that moment, I saw a light that was fine and slender, like the tip of a needle. It was delicate, like a spider's thread, yet resiliently stretched straight towards me. I felt as though I could see Fukue's heart in that instant.
He's serious now.
I zeroed in on that slender needle point of light and fired my arrow. The arrow headed in a straight line toward Fukue, drawn in by the thread of light. And then,
it worked.
Did he accept it? Fukue held his chest and tilted his head with curiosity. Did it work? Did it return? It did! Yes! Wow.
It's because he was serious this time.
I see. I pulled it off. It didn't feel real. It lasted for only the briefest of moments. But I felt a strong connection to Fukue. Of course, it may have just been my imagination. That's true. A faint pain lingered in my chest, as mild of an ache as it was, like being pricked with a pin. It had burrowed into the furthest reaches of my heart. I'm alright. That's all you needed, right? I pressed my hand to my chest as I responded to Aina's smile. It felt like the pain which shot through my chest would remain there forever.
Do angels hurt when they help people?
Maybe. I guess it's part of their job. The
But maybe
sacrifice they do.
maybe it's because Tomoe isn't an angel that he's hurt.
Oh, maybe.
Uh,
Oh, that would make sense too.
oh, the roof.
The rooftop. Oh. Fukui was there. He regained the heart sword he had lost.
Oh,
Despite all his grumbling about us being on the roof, he stood there like it was nothing and gazed out at the cityscape.
oh.
What's wrong? You look kind of down. Down? He looks always down. Fukui turned around when I called to him and looked instantly annoyed when he spotted me.
なんだ
Oh,
お前たちか
Oh,
it's us here.
hello.
Disappointed we aren't.
Oh.
Disappointed we aren't.
Sassy.
That may have just been kind of a mean-spirited joke, but Fukui just turned away, looking uncomfortable.
それシャレにならんぞ
Oh, he's blushing. He had his back to us, but I could see his ears turning red. Oh,
会長
because he knows we know, right? Fukui's behavior was so different from before that even Nose was confused. He had changed so much, he was practically a different person.
この辺がな
Oh,
うずくんだ
oh.
His heart aches. Fukui held his chest with an expression we'd never seen before plastered on his face. He always looked deadpan before, but now he looked like a young man with ordinary ways.
He looks
Very
human.
unlike him. That's good.
He's human.
Could this be the original Fukui? I think it worked
諦
too.
めたはずの気持ちを抑えられずにいる
Oh.
俺は利己的な人間
I
のよう
think
だ
it's okay to be selfish in this case. Fukui's profession of love.
Oh.
Profession of love? A different profession, like job, right?
I don't understand.
But I thought that was his job. Now that his sword had been returned, he couldn't stand to repress his sexual orientation, nor keep his emotions bottled up any longer. It was no use, even for someone with stealing a spirit as Fukui. Logic didn't stand a chance. Such was the demonic power of what we call love. That was what I had returned to Fukui.
Demonic power.
You're not selfish. If anyone is to blame, it's love.
Oh.
Profession meaning decoration.
Wakatta.
So, now that he has his heart side back, his job is love.
Okay.
I considered blaming myself, but he wouldn't have understood.
悪いのは恋
Oh.
なるほど
Love is
そう
to
思え
blame.
ば少しは気が楽だ
He smiled faintly. Look.
Smile. Can you see it? It's there.
Smiling. Tomoe, look at Tomoe's face.
Oh, I
Tomoe's
そ
face
な
like,
顔をして
yeah. No, it just occurred to me that this is the first time I've seen you smile.
You thought it was gross.
Thought it was
そうだっ
gross.
たか
Ah.
ま
あ
男たるもの
A real man can't go around smiling at everyone he sees.
Why not?
Why not? That's a weird thing to say.
Everybody would be happier.
Right? Why can't Fukui go smiling at everyone?
Travelers, you smile, right?
Aki-chan, what about you?
I'm smiling.
You should smile more.
I'm smiling.
That's an upside down
Smile, right?
Smile. Coming from Akira, who hardly smiles these days.
A real man can go around smiling at everyone he sees.
Right? Right?
Fixed.
Fixed. That sounded like the Fukui I knew. He cultivated his iron mask to hide his sexual orientation, but it had now become a true part of who he was. Although his heart had fractured, he had put in a great amount of effort to make himself the person he was today.
でも
Oh.
自分は見たことありますよ
A smile? That's what you see? Nose's voice was like a whisper.
何をだ
会長が笑って
I'm smiling.
見たことあります
長く一緒にいるからな
Yeah. They've been together for a while, so wouldn't it be kind of weird if Nose never saw a smile from Fukui?
い いつ笑っていた？
When?
When?
What was
Exact
it?
day and
を
time.
見ている時です。
Why are you looking at Tatsumiya? Koshiro sensei.
Oh, nurses probably thinking maybe you should smile at me sometime.
Maybe. Wow.
Just a thought.
Wow, nurses being bold. Fukuya's face turned bitter.
Oh.
He probably felt regret and embarrassment for having smiled at his loved one without realizing it.
うかつだったな。
Oh, careless.
そんな
Oh
こと
no.
ないです。
Oh.
私はすごくいい。
Ah!
会長の気持ちが
Right?
す
It's
ご
good
く
to
よくわか
smile.
だから会長を応援するって決めたんです。
Oh.
And that's why Nose decided to support. I see. Though Nose spoke softly, her words had an overwhelming impact on Fukuya.
Oh.
No doubt because those words came straight from the depths of Nose's heart. And because they contained Nose's feelings for Fukuya.
そうなのか。
Oh,
それはありがとう。
he said thank you.
Thank you.
Although confused, Fukuya seemed grateful. I had a feeling this was the first time I'd seen Fukuya say thanks to someone. I think so too.
だか
No
ら
thank
会
you
長
for
に
the
は
birthday party
ちゃんと
either.
気持ちを伝えてほしいです。
Right?
ダメかもしれないけど、
Mm.
それでもちゃんと
Right?
じゃないと
あ
会長の気持ちがかわいそうです。
Let's not confess to Kojiro sensei, but it's okay to have those feelings, I think.
俺の気持ちがかわいそう。
そうです。
We're not gonna
か
go
わいそうです。
tell Kojiro sensei right now, right? Right?
かわいそう。
Fukuya looked positively stunned before gazing up at the sky.
そんな風に考えたことはなかったな。誰かに言われたことも。
Nobody suggested
私は
that.
自分はそう思います。
そうだな。
Fukuya looked up to the sky once more, then reached out as if trying to take hold of heaven. But of course, he grasped nothing but thin air. Regardless, Fukuya looked satisfied.
そうしてみるか。
Try?
No.
Well, Nose will be there for him when it doesn't go well, so that's good. He turned to Nose and cast a smile.
はい。
Aki-chan.
Bad choice.
Oh,
Bad
is it gonna
choice.
happen now? Confess to Kojiro sensei. No! He's on the roof! Get out the roof! Sensei was on the roof with an unlit cigarette in his mouth. He looked conflicted and toyed with the real nicotine-infused cigarette pack in his hand. Oh no, did it already happen? Are we too late? Fukuya walked up to him while Nose and I hid and watched for... Oh no, it's
Is that
happening!
okay?
It's happening!
Oh.
Sensei, you shouldn't be on the roof smoking.
Oh no, the music.
Fukuya called out to him. Oh no. Sensei panicked and put away the cigarettes. He must have thought Fukuya would get mad at him. There's still time to get mad at him.
This isn't the time and place for this.
No.
もういい加減やめたらどう
Yes,
ですか。
yes. This is good.
今日は
No.
This is not the right situation.
Let's talk about the weather.
いいのか？
The weather.
The
Look at
sky
the
is
blue
as
sky.
beautiful as you.
今日は先生に話があってきました。
He's gonna talk about the important something.
俺に話？なんだか怖いな。
怖いね. It sounds scary.
怖いかもしれませんね。
But he's doing such a good job. Fukuya's voice grew quiet, sounding like he lost his nerve. It came as no surprise that Sensei looked concerned.
どうした？深刻な話なのか？
It's serious.
ですね。ちょっと深刻です。
俺がそう言うんなら本当に深刻なの。
He knows. Sensei knows.
Oh no. Sensei went quiet. He must have been waiting for Fukuya to continue. After a moment of silence, Fukuya took one big, deep breath, then gazed at Sensei, looking prepared.
じゃあ言います。
He's gonna say it!
俺は
He said he would say it, but he was having a hard time getting the words out. It was rare to see Fukui like this, given how ordinarily quick he was to make decisions and take action.
俺はその
Ah,
先生のことを
sensei no koto.
尊敬
Oh, good. Yeah, not the ski with the sonke.
So,
Yeah, he respects him. Safe. Respect. Fukui described it like so in a hushed voice. That might have been his limit. Then he hung his head, looking heartbroken by how powerless he felt. Oh, I think that's good though. I think this is the best decision. He couldn't say it, but Sonke respecting it is pretty good, I think, you know?
pretty good.
Wait, Kojiro sensei? Though he was still slumping, Sensei stared straight at him, and then what? Oh, headpat. He put, Sensei's large hand ruffled Fukui's hung head. Fukui went so stiff, you swear he was paralyzed.
分かってる
Kojiro
I
sensei.
said so. I said so. I said so.
Wow.
He's not stupid.
分かっているから
Kojiro sensei smiled, said it all, that he knew exactly how Fukui felt, even if it all went unsaid. Fukui must have understood as well. At a loss for words, he stood there while Sensei brushed his hair.
答えられずにすまない
Oh.
ありがとうだ
It went well. It went the best well.
The best well.
Fukui's face stood as Sensei gazed at him with an unabashed smile.
こんなにたくさんの人間がいる中で誰かが自分のことを思ってくれるっていうのはそれは奇跡みたいなものだ
Oh,
The
no.
best well.
Oh no, this
The
is too
best
good.
well.
This is too
だ
good.
から福江の気持ちは嬉しいよ
He gets all the words.
Oh no.
All
Did
the
he
words.
have it prepared?
こちらこそ
It's okay to cry. It's okay to cry.
そういうことだ
Oh.
Yeah.
けで十分です
He's trying not to cry. You could hear it. Fukui raised his head. A smile overtook his face, and it was clear as today's winter sky. However, a string of tears ran down his cheeks. Those two were perfectly clear.
福江ありがとうございました
Fukui bowed his head deeply. Fukui's brave, unrequited love had come to an end in a way perfectly suited to him.
That was a perfect. Kojiro sensei was good.
I respect Kojiro sensei too. It's not like I respect him. It's not like I like him. I respect him. It's the opposite. It's really not sweet. It's okay. I don't love Kojiro sensei. I'm more interested in Minamo-chan. She's cute. She's cute. Yeah, he got shot down, but in the best way possible. Fukui stared up at the evening sky as he walked. Was it just my imagination, or did he sound refreshed? Yeah. He went down commendably.
全然嬉しくないぞ
Oh, he should be happy though.
He should be
でも
happy.
会長いい顔してますよ
Oh, he looks happy.
何がいい顔だただの振られた男の顔だ
He wants to be grumpy, so let's let him be grumpy.
そんなことないです
Yeah, too bad. Too bad. You tried to, but it was good, no? Nose was blushing, but her complexion was camouflaged by the setting sun. Fukui didn't seem to have noticed.
素敵
Oh.
お前も変なやつだな
That's not nice.
そういう趣味ではあるまいな
Oh.
そんなことはないですけど
Should be nice to each other. She was turning red again. So red, she probably couldn't hide it with the sunset anymore. Oh no. Nose was a woman, though, so I guess from her point of view, there was nothing strange about loving Fukui. On the other hand, Fukui had no idea, so it probably struck him as odd. Yeah.
それより会長こそ これで次の
Oh, next love?
Like maybe.
Oh.
Nose?
Like me? No say?
次の恋
Oh,
一つの恋がちゃんと終わったんですから、
Mm.
また新しい恋ができるでしょ。
oh.
そういうものか
Is that how it works? When one love ends and
Nose has experience.
Oh,
そうですよ。
oh,
そういうものです。
that's how it works.
Oh.
No say looked happy. No say was treating this like some opportunity. Oh,
Are we sure about that?
she was probably genuinely happy that Fukue could move on.
Probably.
I think so. You sure don't want to consider this your big chance?
Hmm?
What? I stealthily whispered to Nose.
そんなこと、私はいいんです。
Everyone loves Ida Sensei. We love Ida Sensei. Yeah. I respect
い
Ida
え、
Sensei.
なんでもないです。気にしないでくだ
Ski
さい。
and Songe. Both. After panicking and denying it, Nose glared at me a little.
Oh.
ジマ先輩がそんなこと言うなんて意
Oh,
外です。
and we got in trouble.
Disappointed. In trouble.
Okay. Huh? Why?
人の恋愛に口出しするなんて。
Oh. Hmm.
Yeah, definitely.
Hmm.
Now I was surprised. Wasn't what I just did practically encouraging Nose's love? I must be losing it. Helping out the angel and witnessing so many different romances may have been driving me insane.
Insane.
Love truly was a troublesome thing. Still, are you really sure? Sure? I checked one more time. Nose gave me a tiny nod.
Oh.
私は本当にいいんです。
Oh!
会長が会長らしく
Nose's a
前
good
に進んでいってくれるなら、私はただその背中をずっと追いかけたいだけです。
Just chase? That's it? Nose watched Fukue walk away with a sparkle in her eyes. Wasn't wanting to chase after him forever the same thing as wanting to be with him forever? Oh! I wondered, but I couldn't be sure.
It's not.
Akita is not?
It's not.
Could she possibly avoid confessing to him someday if she went down that path? Oh, possibly. But then, I suppose that was no concern of mine. Not right now.
Good ending.
Good ending, maybe. Yeah, Nose chance! Go for it! Go, Nose! Ah, November 18th. Oh,
Oh.
we're back to Fukue's point of view.
今日はいないか
Oh, is he searching for Kojiro Sensei? I was satisfied when I saw that the rooftop was deserted. It was off limits after all. What had happened the other day must have had an impact on me. My strong obsession was slowly fading away.
That's good.
However, rules were rules. As long as regulations stated that the roof was off limits, it had to be strictly observed. That's true. At least until safety measures were put into place.
しかし
Huh?
よく助かったものだな
Made it through that? Huh? I took another look down from the roof. It was decently high. About what you'd expect from a four-story building. From when Tomoe fell, right? I couldn't help but feel he had the devil's luck to fall from here and managed to escape with his life.
Maybe he's like a cat.
Maybe.
死ねばよかったのに
Oh, he should have just died. Oh no. Oh, maybe we did something wrong. I was surprised to hear myself think
so
such a thing. It appeared I still have the what happened.
Why? He helped you so much, though.
Thanks. He should have died. Oh, Tatsumiya Sensei kissing. Well, that wasn't a kiss. That was
wasn't
CPR.
a kiss.
That was CPR.
That was life saving.
Wait. Koshiro Sensei's probably already had his first kiss, right? I don't know if I want to be thinking about this, but during the accident my first year, I was just about done doing my rounds through the school. Since it was last year, Nose hadn't enrolled yet, and I was nothing more than a mere secretary. Just then, I heard what sounded like a scream coming from overhead. I promptly looked up and saw something falling from the school roof. By the time my brain could comprehend what was happening, a person crashed into the ground. Right in front of him? Oh.
いかん。
After a moment of stunned silence, I rushed over to the man lying on the ground. I couldn't see any external injuries, but he wasn't moving. An ambulance? No, an ambulance! But the infirmary is right there. Tatsumiya-sensei's face briefly popped into my mind. By that point, I had already harbored feelings for him. Love found a way to wedge itself into people's hearts even during such a crisis.
おい、どうした？
Sensei, at that moment, I could see Tatsumiya-sensei running over. He must have heard all the noise. When he spotted the boy lying on the ground, the color drained from his face.
おい、トモエ、しっかりしろ。
Tomoe? I quickly realized that he was calling the boy by his name. He was apparently someone he knew.
いかん、怪我してない。福江だったか。
Oh, but he didn't remember our name. Despite the emergency, I was happy he remembered. But he was, your name is Fukuya, right? Does it count as being remembered? Well, he can think it was. Only for a moment, though, of course, yeah.
救急車を呼んできてくれ。
Yeah, let's go call an ambulance.
はい、わかりました。
The closest phone was located at the staff room. Just as I was about to run toward the school, Tatsumiya-sensei pressed his lips against Kirino Kojima's.
Saving.
It's not a kiss. It's different.
He's saving his life. I think that's a sign you're a bad person.
He's a bad person.
That's a sign.
It's different. I wasn't a child. I knew he wasn't actually kissing him. It was simply artificial respiration. Resuscitation. Spitz! Welcome to Misaki Frequent Flyers Premium! Thank you! I'm looking forward to chatting. Thank you! I understood logically, but couldn't allow it emotionally. There was nothing uglier than male jealousy. Especially since the other party was the same gender. Isn't jealousy just not good in general?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what kind
Is
of
it
jealousy.
different?
It's just not good. I don't think it's different.
If only I'd been the one to fall.
That's not a good idea! That childish thought crossed my mind. Then I chuckled at myself. But if he fell from the roof and then Hoshiro-sensei came to do CPR on him, then he won't be awake for the kiss, so it doesn't matter.
This is just bad. This is a sign that you're maybe a bad person.
Maybe.
人間とバカの生き物だ。
But that might just be what made us so special. Special? It was because of that belief that I decided to forgive myself. To forgive myself for being so jealous.
It's important to forgive yourself.
Yeah. I had hated Kirino Kojima ever since. Regardless of the form, the kiss Kirino Kojima received from Tatsumiya-sensei was something I would never have.
Is everything okay?
Oh no!
Daijoubu!
Oh no! Oh no! Why?
どうした
Ah. ちょっと待って。
Let's go home for now.
CPR!
Let's go home. CPR. Back home for now.
Is home safe? Aki-chan, let's save.
Oh, save.
YouTube could! Please! YouTube could!
大丈夫かなちょっと待って。
Why? Just when we get into the
That
good
will
part.
help. I can't.
Oh no. Let's... quick kiss! YouTube could! Well, you know...
大丈夫かな
大丈夫? Maybe?
Sound only.
大丈夫じゃない。
おかえり大丈夫
Is it okay? YouTube, are you okay? Travelers, are you okay? I'm gonna move a lot. Is it a video freeze? I'm moving though. No. It's YouTube. YouTube, please.
Why is he having problems now?
We need to heat up YouTube. How do you heat up YouTube? You put a lot of views into it. 1 frame a minute. No! Google Nippon is 1,000 frames a minute. Right? Oh, we see. But where?
But you can hear us, right?
Audio is there. Okay. 卒業しても変わらないよ。
Or if video is laggy, then you can't see me do this, right?
Oh no, Travelers, you're missing out. Oh,
You didn't see it.
There's not. Oh no, they missed out. Oh,
They
because
missed
it's
out.
YouTube-kun's fault. Oh no. But audio is good, so we sing songs then. It'll be okay. Why is the video?
Everybody missed out.
Oh no. Let's see. Can we make some changes?
Can I
here?
help YouTube clean?
Maybe we can
Let's
turn
see,
up
let's see.
some lights
Oh
in
no,
this room
oh no, oh
here.
no. Oh no.
どうでしょう
チェッ
ね。
ク、チェック。
ローディング。あきちゃん。
What?
I think they missed it. Travelers missed it.
They missed it.
Red Aki smile. YouTube good. It's all YouTube good's fault. It's okay. It's okay. Go sensei. Wait, go. Go sensei. You can go back to. Yeah. We missed the Aki smile all because of YouTube. No. But a happy thing though. It wasn't YouTube's issue, but with Sotsuyo, right? We're having the same issue yesterday, but that was the only issue. We got to the final part of the game, so that was really happy. You know, I was kind of worried that maybe suddenly in the middle of the game it might quit off. Oh, it's back!
It fixed.
A miracle? 奇跡が起きた? This is YouTube being silly, huh? Making us panic, making travelers upset, missing the Aki smile. So it's working now.
It's working.
Yeah. We can go back. Yes. Thank you, Ina-sensei, for fixing YouTube.
YouTuber.
I know, Ina-sensei gave it a good bonk and now it's better. That's it. Yes. Okay. We're gonna make a little changes just in case.
Just in case.
Smart. Let's do that. Can we make a little change? Go. We're having some YouTube issues, but it's okay now. Please, Akira, one more smile.
I didn't see it. It's gone now.
It's your fault. But it was YouTube's fault. Really, Aki-chan? You're gonna hold back a smile from us? Did we miss an improper act?
No!
Aki-chan smiles in proper act? Oh no. We can see Aki smile now. Okay.
Okay, let's go back to BOKUTEN.
Okay, let's go. Thank you. Thank you, travelers, for waiting. We're sorry about the little issues there.
Now we're back.
We're back. Okay. Do we need a summary?
Oh wait.
We saved just in case.
Vlog.
Oh, okay. Yes. Who wanted wanted the kiss, the
wanted-
CPR kiss.
Yeah, he
Instead,
was. He
so
was the one to fall,
He's
right?
thinking maybe
Uh,
if only he falls, then maybe he could get a kiss from Sensei. I don't think it's good. He's not gonna be awake and doesn't count as a kiss. It's CPR, so.
and Fukue, he decided to forgive himself, right?
Chill, yeah. Okay, let's go back.
Okay.
I had hated Kirino Kojima ever since he got the CPR kiss. Regardless of the form, the kiss Kirino Kojima received from Tatsumiya Sensei was something I would never have. Thank goodness. He was unconscious, so he likely had no strong feelings about it either way. At the very least, I doubted a normal guy like him would be happy it
What?
happened.
How would you feel if you had CPR?
Oh, I would be
you.
thankful.
Thankful, right? That would be the feelings, the normal feelings towards it, right?
Even if it was a frog?
You saved my life. Thankful.
Yeah, right? Even if it was a cow? Right? I'd be thankful.
Right.
Right? Yeah. But none of that mattered. Tomboy's probably not happy. He probably he doesn't remember, so maybe he probably doesn't care really. But yeah, none of that mattered. I simply couldn't forgive it. Logic had nothing to do with it. He understands that it's kind of crazy though, right? It was my own hang-up, but whatever. I would probably never forgive him, but it was unlikely that he cared. Things were fine this way.
Is it? Oh.
Cow CPR. Cows can perform CPR. Right? That makes sense. There was one thing on my mind. Kirino Kojima testified that he had fallen off the roof by accident while trying to talk down a girl who was going to jump off. Like a
We
hero?
didn't know that part,
We
did
didn't
we?
know. But the girl in question's testimony conflicted with this slightly. It was true that the girl had been considering jumping, and that Kirino Kojima tried to stop her. He lost his balance in his struggle and fell off. But their stories diverged from there. From there. When he fell, he didn't even try to resist. According to the girl, it looked like once he lost his balance, he leaned into it and fell on purpose. Why would she say that?
That's mean.
Right? She also said there was a faint smile on his face as he was falling, almost as if he was relieved. I don't like this girl. Why would she say that? She could have been seeing things. I don't know. Her testimony instilled a sense of crisis within me, and I immediately made the rooftop off limits once I became student council president. I couldn't stand the idea of someone in my academy dying.
I think this sounds like a normal decision.
Maybe, or we could make the fences higher. That too.
Yeah.
Maybe going up to the stairwell there. Right? That tall. He continued to come and go as he pleased regardless, but luckily didn't seem suicidal. It would be great if I had just been overthinking it, but when I saw how dark his eyes occasionally became, it gave me the ominous feeling that I might be right.
あいつはどうしてあんな暗い目をしてるんだろうな。
I wonder why too. What in the world had those shadowy eyes seen? Yeah, they're pretty dark. How does he stop feeling those ugly feelings? Can Kojiro says it just
He has to become a better person.
Maybe he becomes a cigarette and then it'll be okay. Back to Tomoe's point of view. This got dark fast, right?
これが福江の子供。
Oh, are you showing kid
Photos?
child pictures? Childhood pictures? Sensei was holding an old photo. Fukue had brought a picture of himself from when he was young. Why?
この頃からシワがありますね。
Just like you said, he had wrinkles from a young age. A young Fukue was pictured in the photo, wrinkles sturdily chiseled upon his forehead.
Maybe it's just baby fat.
Or maybe. It was strange how adorable that provocative, wrinkly forehead looked on a child.
もういいでしょ。
Yeah, that's enough. We don't need to look at this anymore. Fukue looked discouraged as he stood by Sensei's side. His wrinkles were becoming much more pronounced than when he was a child. He must have been pretty mad. I guess he's hiding the wrinkles from us, huh?
His hair.
His hair covers it. He'd only brought the photo to fulfill the promise he once made to Koshiro-sensei. Koshiro-sensei. Oh, that's right. On the other hand, I'd apparently completely forgotten about it. Yeah. At the moment, he was the butt of everyone's jokes. The integrity he showed to keep his promise, even though he must have expected it would turn out this way, was a very Fukuya thing to do. This might have been his way of paying back his debt. Fukuya may have intended to take responsibility for all of this in his own way.
いやー、見事なシワだ。
Ah,
三つ子の魂100までとはよく言ったもんだな。
oh, as the boy, so the man.
いい加減に返してください。
Oh no, he's getting
それ以上
grumpy.
侮辱とみなしますよ。
It's gonna be an insult if you say anything more.
ってそんな
It's very.
すごく
Ah,
可愛いですよ。
oh, no say.
何を赤くなって
Don't
い
say,
る。
don't
気
say.
持ち悪いやつだな。
Oh,
もしかして
no
の
she
せい
said it's cute and now Fukuya called him gross. Oh.
何ですか？
ロリコンか。
Oh, I guess it's a childhood picture, so he could. Oh,
Creative robber.
that's a interesting term. Oh.
Ch-
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, that's right.
賑やかな生徒会だな。
This is such a pleasant conversation.
Very pleasant conversation.
It just showed how harmonious they were. I heard something else. I did too, but we'll go with that. They may not have become bound by the red thread of fate in the end, but wasn't this nice in its own way? I think that's a good choice. Of course, there was no telling what would happen to these two in the future. That was yet another story. Are we saying goodbye for now? Oh, that's the end of the chapter.
I think we made the right choice.
I think we made the right choice.
Chapter 4 and
And
Dun-ba-da-dun.
And actually, think the only person that cried was Nose at the birthday party.
No, that's not true.
Oh, I guess
Where?
the clear James.
Hey!
Aki-chan, that was a
End it with a bang.
a plane?
Bang.
A plane.
Plang.
Akira! Maybe we
Let's
should head
see.
back home? Let's see.
We have to go back home.
Oh no!
Listen.
It's too cute! I don't want to go back home! We'll just have to see the cute for next time.
Next time.
Okay! Let's go! We made it home!
We made it home! Somehow.
Yes!
Thank you.
Okay.
My sneezes ended the chapter.
Yeah. Blew away the BOKUTEN. All the feathers. Goodbye.
Angels, goodbye.
Goodbye, Menace. Yeah. Right, the angels though. We'll see them next time. They'll be waiting for us, right? That's a good thing. If you close off the visual novel, they'll be waiting for you next time too, right? Just like us too! Yeah. Waiting. Wow.
How was that?
That was, I feel like that was more happy chapter so far. Right?
It's so good! Thank you for the sneeze time!
Thank you! Oh, we'll start super chat meetings! Thank you so much, Jinto-kun, for the sneeze tags!
How many chapters is BOKUTEN?
Good question. I'm not sure. 4 is pretty.
Dive Punk! Thank you for the sneeze time!
Thank you! How many chapters though? Over 4.
Chapters.
12? Maybe?
I don't think it's that long.
6 in the comment. I see.
There's lots.
I wonder which route will go down. Can I do routes? Minamo-chan. Maybe? Maybe?
We'll see what we all choose, okay?
But Aine-chan though too.
You can't just have Minamo-chan all to yourself.
Yeah. Makes sense to pick Aine-chan. I don't want to pick Naruko. It's just not interesting. She's cute. Right? I know. I tell in my mind. Says with the instant answer always, right? Thank you! I wanted to give up. Oh, so that was the very first time I made a wrong decision. Oh, I don't know if it was a wrong decision though. A different decision maybe. That must have been the perfect conclusion. Bokuten keeps surprising us. Right?
I agree.
I was so surprised. We didn't get the chance to choose what we're gonna do the first time, but I guess that's because we're gonna choose the second time. Oh, I wonder the Helen and Niles. Oh, I wonder what's gonna happen with them.
But they're supposed to look bad, but they aren't actually bad.
Maybe they're just more critical. Maybe they'll help us. Yeah. Is there any real? Oh, Ina says yes. Ina says yes. Oh, I have a good guess.
That's an I never, not an A never.
Not an Ina says.
You might be confused.
It's different. But we're in the comment room. How do you have an idea of where we're ending up? I want to know where we're ending up. Where we're ending up. No, Bokuten really has no wrong answers. Makes me want to play.
Have to play it live.
I want to play the other routes and the other decisions. We did try the other decision that we were really conflicted on. It didn't get us much of a happier ending either. So I think the one that we chose altogether was more happy. Maybe the better ending. It's hard to say sometimes, but I think this was the happiest ending so far. So, wow, Kojiro Sensei though, could he have said anything more perfect?
I don't think so.
Okay,
we'll have to figure out what happens next time.
Okay, we're gonna go to our schedule. Schedule. Next week on Wednesday the 11th, we have our first premium call of this month. So if you're a premium frequent flyer, please head over to Discord and choose whether you'd like to choose Akira or me, and we can chat about whatever you like for one-on-one time together. And on Friday the 13th, we have our Marshmallow Q&A. We have lots of questions to answer from you, so we're gonna do our best. But if you have any more, please submit them in the description box below. Okay.
Marshmallow.
And then on Saturday the 14th, we have Yakuza 0. We're gonna go around Kamurocho with our Mew shoes and see what happens next. And on Saturday the 15th, together with all of our frequent flyers, we'll be doing a members only watch along of Shrek. He's a green monster, but it's a kids movie, so I think it'll be okay. And then after that, we'll have our second premium call. So maybe you want to discuss what you thought of the movie. Maybe it's your first time watching the movie too. But I'll be looking forward to chatting with you then too. Thank you so much, travelers. We're sorry that YouTube's been a bit funny today, but what's that?
Before we end,
I
had a dream.
A dream?
A dream last night.
It's okay to share dreams.
Do you want to hear Akira dream? No. Maybe not.
Have you shared this dream with me?
I told you. It was after I had that bad dream.
Bad dream and then another bad dream? Not bad dream. A good dream?
I had a dream.
What kind of dream?
With a traveler in it.
A traveler?
I'm not making this up. This was my dream. I wouldn't share a fake dream.
What happened?
In the dream, we were sitting at our table.
A table?
Our table.
Our table.
You, Makoto, you and me.
Like always.
And then the traveler came and took two giant, big, life-size teddy bears. And put one on each of our backs.
What? Teddy bears on the backs?
I was happy, but I feel like having a giant teddy bear would be fun, but
it'd be fun. What?
In reality, I don't really want it that much.
It's worth the thought, right? Yeah.
But it's big and
big.
it takes a lot of space.
Was it bigger than you, Aki-chan?
It was bigger than me. It was
That's a
it
big
was
bear.
an actual bear size.
Oh.
It was very heavy on my back.
Oh, did you say thank you?
Of course.
Oh, good. Did you give a smile?
Oh.
Did you?
Uh,
Can you share just how big that smile was? Can you? Yeah.
Thank you for the bear.
It's like that. Yeah. Good job.
That was my dream.
Yeah. Oh,
After the nightmare.
maybe it was you. I think it was you.
Who knows who it was?
Ah. I wonder if there's a meaning behind this dream. Hopefully it's a good meaning. Sometimes, there's the people that know the meanings behind the dreams, and sometimes it's kind of shocking.
That was my dream.
I am the bear. Well,
It was a surprise present.
if the bear is bigger than you, then that means a person could hide.
I don't know how
inside the
they
bear.
carried two big bears.
You sure that nobody was inside the bear?
It was just stuffing.
Just the okay, you checked.
I checked.
Okay.
It was just stuffing.
Yeah. Interesting dream. Mine's happier than my dream was happy, but it's different.
What? What?
My other dream, but we're not gonna talk about that for now. Yeah. Thank you so much, Thomas, for joining us for BOKUTEN today. I hope that you enjoyed our happy ending for today, and we'll see what happens next in chapter 5. Okay? Thank you.
Thank you.
Arigato. Otsugogo. Bye bye. Otsugogo. The cool teacher. Otsugogo. Bye bye. Otsugogo.
Thank you.
Otsugogo. That's true. We could fit in a normal bears. Maybe just normal.
Thank you.
Otsugogo.